Hey y'all, I'm back with another episode of my DIY kitchen remodel series. If this is your first time tuning into my channel, I'm Michaela and I'm currently in the middle of a huge kitchen remodel that I've been doing mostly myself with a little bit of hired help. So far, we completely gutted the kitchen, stripped the walls down to the studs, and put up all new drywall. If you want to see how this DIY kitchen remodel turns out, be sure to subscribe with your notifications turned on. Now let's get into the video. Okay, so today we're going to be installing the rails for my IKEA kitchen cabinets, which, as y'all probably already can tell, is I've been really procrastinating doing this. Honestly, just because I know it's going to take a lot of brain power to do and measurements, and I know how I get with measurements, and I'm always wrong somehow, some way. So we're going to find out today how bad it's going to be. But the right side is that the sooner I accomplish this task, the sooner my cabinet's gonna go up, and then the sooner I get my kitchen back, which is, you know, a dream at this point. So I do have a printed copy of this kitchen installation guide, which hopefully will be helpful because I know sometimes IKEA doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But if you saw my previous video, you know that I started putting two of the cabinets together just to kind of get a feel for it, really. But then we realized that some of the items that we got arrived damaged, so we had to make like a 6-hour round trip to IKEA just to make an exchange. But we weren't able to exchange everything pretty much in the same day, so that was really nice and very helpful because honestly I really don't want to have to make any more trips back to IKEA if I don't have to. So yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. So according to the installation guide, I had to measure 32 3/16 of an inch from the highest point on the floor, which was going to identify the bottom of the rail. Now I had to go back and measure that twice because I was measuring from the lowest point on the floor, not the highest. So I was confused and I was like, man, why is this not adding up? But yeah, I went back, identified that, and I'm not gonna lie y'all, I didn't know what a 3/16 of an inch was. So I looked it up and I was like, well, all these notches mean a whole lot more than I expected. I was just kind of stuck at like a 1/4 inch and a 1/2 inch. I got those, but other than that, now I'm a little concerned with the rest of my measurements in the kitchen because I don't know. I'm worried about whether or not I actually measured the kitchen correctly. So let us pray. I think it's 47 and 8, and then that seemed kind of long. Okay, so I got through the measurements to make sure that the measurements were at least right for where the cabinets were gonna go. I didn't get to the rails today because I kind of ran into a really major setback right now. So on this third wall where my pantry and the refrigerator will go, I don't know what happened, but I somehow mismeasured, and for some reason I said the wall was 117 inches and it's 102. So somehow, I don't know how I was off by 15 inches, but yeah, so pretty much I have to figure something out on how I'm going to rectify that. So we're gonna pick this back up tomorrow. Hopefully I can at least finish this wall and the other wall, so I can at least have like the stove set up and like this, basically this side of the kitchen done. But I'm gonna have to come back and figure out what I'm gonna do. There's only so many things that I can do. For me personally, extending the wall is not an option. So I'm just gonna have to like reconfigure my design and then pretty much exchange that whole section that I had over there and then get stuff that fits. So yeah, it looks like we're making a trip back to IKEA.